Hey guys, welcome back to the episode. This is a continuation of our last episode, so if you haven't already, go back and check that one out, because otherwise this won't make any sense. Actually, probably won't make sense anyway. Enjoy!
Okay.
We leave.
Now we are going to do the year in review. This is in January right now when this is going to be released. So the year that just followed, 2022, is all going to be recapped. Lonnie had the opportunity to take us into more of a locally year in review with just us four boys. Four men.
A boy.
I'm going to go more globally and talk about what happened, the things that might have affected or could have had a bigger impact on some people, such as, are you just rolling a booger? What are you doing?
No, I'm playing with a hangnail.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'm going to start this off. Jeremy, if you have to leave in the middle of this, do what you need to. We can continue this, but I'm going to rapid fire a lot of this. Any of you listeners who like to listen to this in double speed, you might want to bring it down to at least 1.75 or so.
You're the only one that does that.
No.
I watch it I watch movies in slower speeds apparently. First 3 minutes of Cat's Eye was in slow motion on my video for some reason.
As you
What's
guys
your
know,
review on Cat's Eye, by the way? Give us the number.
5.
5?
Didn't really change too much. It probably brought it down to about a 6.5 then. We got a 7.
I got a 6.
I got a 6. I gave a 7.
Yes. Jeremy wasn't here for that review. That was 5 episodes ago. Anyways, you guys know I like
Did you
data.
watch The Nice Guys?
Come on.
Let him go.
You guys know I like data. Data gives us an idea to predict things. We see a trend, and if we track it, we can make relative predictions, such as predicting the weather weeks ahead of time. You can apply this skill to anything. It may not predict to the T per se, but gives you a ballpark idea. Mass shootings. Being that we are still in December, I haven't factored in those numbers since at the time of recording this, we're halfway in. But for January to November, would you like to know the fuckery and straight up ignorance of our country?
Sure.
July was the hottest month with 100 mass shootings. Large number, 705 mass shootings with 736 dead and 2,785 wounded. That is an average of 60 mass shootings a month with 67 dead, injuring 253 each occurrence. And at least 50 school shootings in America, 45 dead, mostly students, and 92 injured, if I was going to average all of that out. Highlight on Uvalde, which averages out to 4 school shootings a month with 4 dead and 8 injured. That was kind of fucked up. As Americans, we do have a very fucked up and backwards way of thinking when it comes to certain things. Americans look at other countries like they are the monsters, I would say so. From my experience of being in here and being in other countries and having conversations with other people, we find it hard to self-reflect on certain things. We are very ignorant and arrogant of certain things. Even when the facts kind of prove us wrong, we like to double down. And it's you can't tell me anything. My right, my guns, all that. So Russia seems to be a huge dick this year. Guess how many mass shootings they had?
7.
5. Oh. They had 5 mass shootings. They're
crazy.
And those were all in Ukraine.
Guess how many were killed in those 5?
7.
11.
45 people with a total of 41 injured. Our numbers are fucking...
Hold on. That math doesn't work.
We're talking about just mass shootings, not war.
So there was 45 people killed and 41 injured.
Yes. The 45 were...
85 people or 86 people in
Yes.
mass shooting.
Oh, I thought only 41 of the 45 people were injured in the killings.
No, those were 2 numbers there.
They were killed and they came back to life and got injured.
4 of the people who were killed weren't hurt.
All right, we'll kick it off with the top movies.
I got to make a joke here and there. It's going to drive me fucking crazy with your topic. Sorry.
Do your thing, girlfriend.
Top movies. Let's go, bitch.
Top movies. Spider-Man No Way Home, which came out last year, December 17th, but it was still in the movie theaters this year. So that was...
Liked it.
That was grossed at the top 8.
It wasn't that gross.
It's fan service.
If you want to say Death of Desmond Tutu, the Anglican Archbishop, that was January 1st. Also January 1st, largest free trade area in the world was established with Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. That was Australia, all these other places. I might actually skip a lot of this stuff.
Because rapid fire and you're still on January 1st.
Yes. Ricky Lake got murdered. Whoa.
What the hell?
Ricky Lake got murdered. There's still 6 days
That's
in the year left.
That's
Starting the year off right.
If that's in the news tomorrow, FBI is taking this audio.
Yeah, Ricky Lake got married on the 2nd.
Same thing.
Apple becomes
Ricky Lake's pussy got murdered.
on the 3rd of January. Apple becomes the first company to reach $3 trillion worth in value, tripled price in the last 4 years. That's kind of crazy. Elizabeth Holmes graced our media for a week, a self-made woman. At least she's topped 215's list. But then she was the one who was doing like the fraudulent blood stuff, the samples, the at-home blood test. And then, she kind of scanned a lot of people. A Scottish man named Peter Wright wins his second PDC World Darts Championship. That was
His second?
Is he the dude with the mohawk?
We'll say yes. We agree to not do a nuclear, along with China, France, Russia, and United Kingdom. Yeah, on the 4th, we didn't do a nuclear. They say, hey, let's not fuck with nuclear weapons. On the 5th,
Probably shouldn't ever.
state of emergency declared across Kazakhstan. Yeah, we'll skip a lot of these. Peter Bogdanovich. Remember him? I feel like you would know him. He was the dude.
Why'd you look at Lonnie?
Because he's kind of a Jewish-ish. He wrote Paper Moon, What's Up, Doc?
Yeah,
He was the mask.
dude's got a mohawk. I thought I knew him.
Okay. All right. He wrote the Last Picture Show, director, writer, actor. He was in The Sopranos. We made a 53-year-old man part pig. Oh, geez. Thanks, Jeremy. We successfully
That
transplanted.
happened on December 18th.
Did you dedicate that one to December 18th?
No, he defecated.
I know. Dedicate, defecate. Might want to check your pants. Keep
Check
that
my
microphone.
mic.
Yeah. Yeah, fecal matter in the business.
Pink mouth tomorrow.
So there's a guy who has a pig heart.
Okay. I'm listening.
Is that what he called his wife?
Sure. 3 men sentenced to life in prison from the black jogger Ahmed Aubrey. He finally got sentenced, or they got sentenced. Michael Lang, creator of and host of Woodstock, he died. Did you guys watch the 3 things?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was a shit show.
It was a fucking shit show.
It's like Woodstock
99.
Yeah, Woodstock way back then was awesome, but
Woodstock 99. was
Woodstock
fucking
99,
terrible.
I
And then
was
when they
there.
passed out the fucking candles for that shit, and then Red Hot Chili Peppers played Fire after that, like, okay, you're just hanging on at this point.
January 9th, Bob Saget. Head
Yep.
trauma,
That
65.
was that long ago already?
Yep, that was the
Wow.
first week. Yeah,
It was the
or second
first-
week.
Damn.
79 Golden Globes. Best Film, The Power of the Dog. West Side Story wins Best TV Series. Succession, Best Director, Jane Campion. Maya Angelou gets a coin on January 10th. Rosalie Hawkins, American pop singer, The Dixie Cups, The Chapel of Love, and Eco Eco. Remember those ones?
Yes. Check on me now. I am talking about A now.
Hey now, hey now. Let's get into it. Yeah. Anyways, one of them passes. Rosalie, she passed. Ronnie Spector, Veronica Bennett, American pop singer. The Ronettes, Be My Baby. He dies of cancer. There's a lot of really good music from those times. Let's see if you remember the Ronettes. Yep, one of them passed. Ronnie Spector. Australian equals hottest temperatures. We'll skip a lot of that. Remember the dude who assassinated Robert Kennedy, the Eternity Journal brother of President John Kennedy?
Sure.
Yes. Governor Gavin Newsom was like, brick! And he blocked the payroll after Saran. He's been serving almost half a decade already. So he was available for parole. And they're like, nope. Fred Parris, American pop doo-wop singer and songwriter, The Five Satins, In the Still of the Night. He passed on the 13th. Underwater volcano, Hunga Tonga Ha'apai, violently erupts with 12 miles ash. That was crazy. Microsoft says it's buying Activision Blizzard. Do you guys remember, what was your favorite Blizzard game? They got like Call of Duty, World of Warcraft.
I mean, they make shitty Call of Duty stuff.
Eternal Darkness.
What I would love to see a remake game of is the Blackthorn game. I think it was on SNES, Super Nintendo. That was cool. I think Jason Momoa would do an awesome job with that. 5G conspiracies. Cell phone services launches in the U.S. and airlines claiming it could interfere with the airplane technologies. That was January 19th. Meatloaf passes at 74, January 20th.
My Meatloaf passed right after I ate it.
Louis Anderson passed January 21st, next day.
He died a long time ago.
I guess it was.
Followed by his cousin, Jewy Anderson.
The Tibetan Buddhist Thich Nhat Hanh died the next day, the 22nd.
Do you want to try that again and be less racist?
That's not racist.
Not good time.
I think he's just having a stroke.
Think knocky.
He's an amazing writer. Imagine going to a club and then 2 opposing groups show up with machetes and arrows and fight starts and fire happens and then 19 people are dead.
And then that's how we got Thanksgiving.
Oh, that was just this year, January 24th in West Papua. And so wrong. It was so wrong. It was in India. Sorry. New Iron Man is set by Keith Yandel. Becomes the NHL new position.
Nice.
Record 965 consecutive regular season games.
Who's before that? It was Messier?
We'll say yes.
No, Wayne wasn't an Iron Man. He missed a lot of games.
Wayne Gretzky did not miss a lot.
Yes, he did.
Your mom did.
Ooh, Neil Young. He gets removed from Spotify by choice because he throws a hissy fit with Spotify. Won't remove Joe Rogan's due to supposed misinformation. I thought this was kind of like a stupid thing because they're talking about he's spreading misinformation. It's like, no, he's just relaying, or having other people come in and relaying. It's like, you have to address different points.
Yandel.
Yeah.
Jarvis, yeah. Unger. I forgot about Unger.
New York Times buys Wordle, January 26th, 7-figure sum.
I'm still playing that fucking game.
I am so sorry. I gave up on that a while ago. There was a game called Framed that I thought was
I
a
don't
lot.
play it every day, but I finally got one wrong. So, that's a good start.
After a 22-year career and 7 Super Bowl titles, the greatest quarterback of all time announces his retirement.
And then unretires.
I'd act like I know who you're talking about, but he ain't no greatest quarterback.
Yeah. February 1st, Queen Elizabeth awards Masato Sagawa for inventing the niobium iron boron magnet. It's a strong-ass magnet. ISIS leader Abu Ibrahim al-Hashimi al-Qurashi, he blows himself up and his family up during
that guy.
Yeah, that was on February 3rd. What is XXIV?
It would be
porn site.
24.
It would be 220.
XXIV is 24.
You're right, but I'm just waiting for answer.
224.
February 1st, Winter Games. 24th Winter Games Open. 6 days before his 50th birthday, 11-time world surfing champion Kelly Slater wins his 8th pipeline. That old dude, man, like he's, keeping in shape. I like it.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Kelly Slater game? I could not figure out the controls.
I did not, unfortunately.
No, I can't swim.
What is a Platinum Jubilee?
What?
Platinum Jubilee.
It's like a pearl necklace, but you have to have fireworks going off.
It's the 7th anniversary among monarchs.
Oh, I should know that because I'm a minister.
Queen Elizabeth, she reaches her Platinum Jubilee. Betty Davis dies, American model, soul and funk singer.
Betty Davis dies?
That's sad.
They Say I'm Different, Nasty Gal, those songs.
Speaking of songs, Lonnie, you want to know what the oldie song was I made one of those videos to?
My baby does the hanky panky.
Biggest breakthrough since 1997.
Taper's a word.
11 megawatts of power in 5 seconds. To put that in perspective, we can light a common light bulb with 60 watts. 1 megawatt can light 16,666 bulbs. 11 of those is over 183,000 bulbs. To run a house, it would average to about 12,000 watts. Sorry, 1,200 watts.
1.21 gigawatts.
So a single megawatt can run 833 houses. We were able to sustain
In what
that.
city?
It's in any city, I guess. Koalas have become endangered February 11th in Queensland, New South Wales.
They're a quality animal.
Super Bowl 56, February 13th. Rams Bengals.
Go Bengals.
No, they didn't win.
Nope.
Same week.
Damn.
They didn't.
30 jobs open up and 28,000 women apply for it in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia allows women to drive trains now. It was only 4 years ago that women were allowed to drive cars. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that's kind of.
I know, women driving? Come on, that's weird.
I mean, that's terrible.
Well, when they're on a track, they can't veer off.
I hope they got good training.
Things that you say are very...
John.
I didn't even get a rim shot for that.
There it is. Vladimir Putin on February 21st launches a land, air, and sea bombing in several Ukrainian cities.
He was putting them missiles in other places.
Ukraine, I think 2022 is pretty much taken by Ukraine, Russian, hunged. People are hung.
Penguin.
Or hanged.
Penguin movie.
Oh, women also get a pay raise in soccer. I guess they finally won a settlement saying that they, when it comes to the sports, men and women sports, it's like there's a lot of debate over the pay structure. It's like
Overpaid. Doesn't matter what.
oh yeah, definitely most
That's
athletes are
generally
overpaid for
that's
sure.
actually
Overpaid.
the correct
Yeah.
answer.
$10 million for 5 years. Get the fuck out of
They
here.
should take into account
That's
the
not.
turnout.
I mean,
Well, I meant to say
baseball players just got $300 million for 7 years.
It's like somebody who plays
I
5
meant to
games
say
a
5
year.
games, not
Yeah.
5 years.
But women's sport don't generate the same revenue as men's.
This is true. It's the people who, I mean, like, if you're not,
I understand their argument, but this is not
right. If you're not putting butts in seats, then like you're only going to get paid for But I feel like this is the concept.
Like
that
a
is
local
extreme.
band's not going to get the same as like Guns N' Roses.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's like somebody has a name for themselves, and they've proven themselves time and time again.
The WNBA annually loses money every year, so they are lucky to get even paid.
That's because it's a double whammy. It's basketball and it's.
And we're canceled.
I don't care.
That cancels us.
I've said it before. Like it.
No, seriously,
Are you kidding? We just spent
They go into debt
millions
every
of
year
dollars
to
and
pay their
sent.
salaries.
We just
But
spent
anyway,
millions
that's a
of
topic for another
dollars,
day.
millions of dollars,
Justin's
and
only in
gave
February,
back
guys.
the man of the a man who could destroy the world to get back a WNBA player.
That
It
hates
is
America.
important to us.
Let's not talk about that.
Lots of Russian-Ukraine stuff happened on the 27th. Russia invades, lives taken, lives.
What happened on December 15th? Let's fast forward.
We haven't
to that.
got there yet.
That was
get
3
there.
days before a mic fart. Jeez. On the 1st, release of a long-awaited flick,
Batman.
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 Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz. The Batman came out March 1st.
I saw
Everyone
2
thought
days
it was going to
before.
suck, and it was fucking awesome.
I still have
Excellent.
yet to see it. I need to.
That same day,
on HBO
Russia
Max.
is banned from
Max.
the Olympics. The World Athletics bans Russia and Belarus from competing in all events.
I didn't know that.
On March 4th, 4 tons of China's rock debris smacks the moon, crashes onto the far side.
I've seen that movie, Armageddon.
What if we all become drillers?
Wouldn't it be easier just to train NASA to drill? Shut
No.
the fuck up, Ben Affleck, and go sit down.
6th top gross movie, March 4th.
Is it Batman?
It is Batman.
Okay, I was like, just
Yeah. Raja, a 68-year-old elephant, dies. You guys remember Raja?
from
Probably not.
Aladdin?
From Sri Lanka. It might have been in Aladdin. I don't know. It was
Well, that was the name of the tiger.
the Don't Say Gay bill passes in the Senate. What do you think of that?
It's gay.
That's what I was
Pretty good.
I wrote that in hoping one of you guys would say that.
Oh, this room? No.
Okay. Same day, Aaron Rodgers signs a 4-year deal with Green Bay for $200 million.
How'd that go?
Highest paid player ever. Now that's gay.
How'd that go?
Also, the
Officially
song,
eliminated from
Someone's got to hold that bench down.
the Heat Wave song by Glass Animals reaches 59 weeks on the Billboard Top 100 setting longest record.
Heat wave.
Oh, March 9th, there was a book that was returned to the library after 22 years. It was a personal
Yeah, my bad. I had it in my backpack.
personal notebooks of Charles Darwin, which includes the famous Tree of Life sketch, magically appeared on Cambridge University Library.
That was my sister's birthday too.
Largest known mass execution in modern times take place in Saudi Arabia.
Jamie.
The lesser favorite one.
Jamie!
40 days after his retirement announced, March 13th, legend
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady returns to another season.
Because his wife said, I'm going to divorce you. Get the fuck out of the house.
And he's like, okay, well,
I-
might as well go win a
And he's
Super Bowl.
gonna pretend like he's gonna retire this year just so somebody can offer him more money. And
March 14th.
Wouldn't you, though?
no, that guy
He's
needs
actually
that guy
taking
needs
less
to
money
get
every
like his
year.
back broken. I hate him so much.
Razor Ramon, March 14th, American Pro Wrestler,
fucking
9-time WCW World Tag Team Champion. And that's not all. WWE Hall of Fame 2014. He dies from a heart attack at 6:30. And that's not all. He was a favorite player in a video game.
Yeah, he's also one of my favorite wrestlers.
The
He
All
uh,
time.
he wrestled Hacksaw Jim Duggan a lot too.
Oh!
Keep talking. I'll bark him up.
Oh, you're good. You're good. We already did it.
Oh, my.
One of the only... March 14th. One of the only true honest people ever, Dolly Parton. She had a ballot on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Admitted she had fake tits.
Well,
She's going home with bells on.
I would
Yeah.
pay money to see those.
They're real.
Real expansive.
So she did something that was very, I thought was commendable. She removed herself from the Hall of Fame ballot. She's like, I'm not a Hall of Fame rock and roll ballot. You know, like
She's got her own like theme
the Nashville
park.
thing. Yeah. But I mean, like, there's so many people who are, which I think I wrote it down here later, but Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's like, she's not rock and roll. She's country. And yeah. A lot of these other people who are in it, it's like, that's not, make your own Hall of Fame and call it, you know, like, you
There
can't
is
just,
a country music hall of fame.
Her
Yes.
boobs look like they're made of rock.
and rolls. And they're
Those
fun.
are nipples.
I bet if you pushed her, it'd be like 4 seconds before her boobs caught up.
March 22nd, Fidel Castro's son stays in power for 3 more years. Justin Trudeau,
I'm a big fan.
Canadian Prime Minister. The 25th.
The guy that Jennifer Aniston was dating for.
I think so.
No,
I
it's
think
just something else.
Long? No. Drummer of Foo Fighters, 50. Taylor Hawkins dies March 25th.
God, why this stuff feels like it just happened yesterday.
I know. It was so long ago.
Wow.
Genesis performs their last concert on the 26th of March. The moment of the year, 2022. It's marked not only for the war with Russia and Ukraine, but this moment in particular, which was this.
What day?
March 27th.
The Batman.
No, we already did.
We already did
We're
that.
so
This
past
is the
that.
day after Moxley's birthday.
Slap.
The slap.
Oh, Will
The
Smith.
slap that
slaps.
was heard around
Get
the
your
world.
fucking name.
American Academy
Keep my-
Award winners. Nobody knows
Name
anything
out your
else.
Fucking mouth.
Omicron takes first place in dominant COVID strain March 29th. That same day, ice lava on Pluto with evidence of cryovolcanoes. That's kind of weird. Ice volcanoes. That's
yeah,
weird.
it's just ice volcanoes.
The 29th, Joe Biden signed something about lynching and how it's bad. Made it a federal hate crime after over 200 attempts to pass similar legislation. It's the Emmett Till Anti-Lynching Act. Did you guys?
Boy.
Yeah. Did you guys know that from 1882 to
Many went to
1968, there was about 5,000 lynchings, and mostly against African Americans? But the largest lynching in America was not against blacks. It was against the Italians.
Did you know that
With their
there
own
was
spaghetti
there was
noodles.
more white slaves than black slaves in America? But we don't want to talk about that.
Yes. And the very first slave
Every
owner,
race has been enslaved.
the very first slave owner in America was a black man. So,
I thought it was Don Johnson.
isn't he a black man?
Nash Bridges?
This was sad. Bruce Willis makes a big announcement on March 30th, his departure away from acting because of his aphasia diagnosis.
Isn't that like
He
something
made
to
the
do with hair?
announcement,
Sure.
or his ex-wife Demi Moore made the announcement.
There was an announcement. Oh. I wasn't there. Grammy time. Award to John Baptiste for Album of the Year. Olivia Rodrigo receives 3 awards. New artist Silk Sonic on the 3rd. Kourtney Kardashian and
Fuck
Travis
was that
Barker.
on the list for?
I don't know if it was a Grammy time.
We could be up to October by now.
We're close. April 4th, Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker got married because, well, this is the second time because they've already did it again because they didn't get the license. Stupid. Elon Musk becomes largest Twitter shareholder by buying 9.2%. Obviously, his try before you buy.
Nice.
Scientists claim to have found dinosaur remains killed on the actual day on April 6th from an asteroid that struck Earth.
Nice.
First all-private space flight. Axiom 1 takes off from the International Space Station April 8th. Will Smith gets a 10-year ban from the Oscars because of his patty cake on Chris Rock's face.
He's staged.
Okay, so if we don't want to count that Spider-Man since it came out in 2021, but it was part of 2022's top gross movies, this might be 10, but otherwise 9. Or sorry, might be 8, but otherwise 9. Top gross movie. Number 9. What is it? I'll give you a hint.
Cars?
Gotta go fast.
Sonic?
There we go.
Worst impression I've ever heard.
Sorry. It was good. It was
You
good.
should have done rings.
April 9th.
Sonic was actually not bad.
Alexa Bliss marries Ryan Cabrera for some reason.
Boo!
Yeah.
Fuck her.
Huh.
I mean,
please.
I tried, but Ryan Cabrera can suck my ass.
April 12th. Gilbert
Song
Gottfried.
about it.
Sorry.
Yeah. Why don't you write a song about
Gilbert
fucking...
Gottfried passes away.
Yeah. Dies at 67.
I'm so ticked off that I'm molting.
That was actually pretty good. Terrorist attack on that same day. New York injuring 26.
He was upset about Gilbert.
Harry Styles headlines
No one
Coachella.
cares.
What are your thoughts on Coachella?
It's a big gig.
It is, but I feel like it's just so pretentious.
Yo, it's pretentious as fuck.
It's like the people who go there,
Whatever. It's just another gig.
it is, but it's like guised under so much like
It's better.
fakeness.
Yeah, it's
you
better
know?
with oyster crackers on top.
If you look at any big gig, it's a gig.
Yes, but some of them are like real and true. But I feel like Coachella is one of those like dog and pony show, and everybody is in
All
on it.
shows are dog and pony
Not
show.
really.
All
I mean, like-
shows are. You just say that because you don't want to admit that your metal shows are a fashion show as well.
I don't dress up for it.
You don't. Everybody else does.
I dress down for it.
Youcha.
Yeah. Alex
I can
Jones.
say the same thing about my punk rock shows. It's all a fashion show. It's just it depends on what genre you listen to.
They'll follow the rules by saying they're anarchist.
11:56.
Alex Jones loses his Sandy Hook defamation suit, and lots of his companies go down, files for bankruptcy.
6 million. Was it like some stupidly large amount?
Yeah, Sandy Hook was back in 2012. That's kind of crazy. Kane Tanaka dies, Japanese centurion. He was the world's second oldest person. Netflix loses 200,000 subscribers from trying to change up their formula and charge other people, and a lot of people just dropped out of that. Did you guys maintain your Netflix?
That's the
I'm
only
still
thing that I
stealing
have
my
that's
sister's.
only mine, Netflix. I don't share that with anybody.
Large Hadron Collider resumes full operations the 22nd of April.
Yep. Tons of Mandela effects.
Twitter announces a deal to sell itself to Elon Musk for $44 billion.
And we all got to say the N-word again.
Yay. But Nixon? Don't say Nixon. SpaceX launches its Crew Dragon capsule with 4 astronauts, including Jessica Watkins, becomes first black woman to serve extended mission on International Space Station. 6-story building collapsed in the Chinese city of Changsha, April 29th. Diana Naomi Judd, American Grammy Award-winning country singer, dies of self-inflicted gunshot at 76. Ashley Judd's mom. I think it was Ashley Judd who kind of found her. It's like she walked in and like seen her dead,
I don't
bloody
remember
mom.
hearing about that at all.
I don't either.
They kind of requested time and patience and stuff and all that. So
The Batman.
some dude runs 104 consecutive marathons in 104 days. That's a fucking long time. You know how long it takes for you to recover from a marathon?
A lot.
It usually takes over a month or so if you run a marathon. April 30th. May 1st.
Is when Justin started this topic.
Charles Siebert, American television actor, One Day at a Time, Trapper John. This guy is kind of my very first like stage performance was of a MASH play, and I played Trapper John. So he was 84 years old.
I was in a band that had a band named after our album named after MASH.
You want to hear some bullshit?
Yeah.
The mob has taken some heat from something. First of 2 sets of human remains revealed by receding Lake Mead, U.S.'s largest reservoir near Las Vegas. It's likely linked to mob activity in the 1970s and 80s. That's kind of fucked up because it's like they want to blame the mob for everything. It's like you can't just walk out of a coffee shop and slip and fall on some ice onto like an ice pick 6 or 7 times without the mob being blamed. That's fucked up.
Very.
No respect.
No respect.
World's most dangerous trafficker, Colombian drug kingpin Dario Antonio Usaga. He's extradited. Monkeypox outbreak, May 6th. Third gross movie. Which movie was that?
Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Did you just look it up? You
No.
motherfucker.
I know what movies came out in what month.
What would
You're
you
gonna go
think?
into June and I'm gonna say Jurassic Park.
Probably. God damn it.
Yeah, we should skip to that.
What would you think if the government just gave you guys like cannabis plants?
I'd say no thank you.
I'd cook them.
And the Thai government, they gave away 1 million cannabis plants to households to mark a new rule, allowing people to grow it at home. I think they're ahead of the wave there.
Neat. And then I'd sell it to the people who are too antsy with theirs.
May 10th, U.S. reports highest rate of gun-related deaths in 24 years. According to the CDC, firearm homicides increasing 35% to 6.1 deaths per 100,000 people nationwide. That's crazy. Guess who agrees to record 10 years? $375 deal to be Fox Sports lead analyst when he decides to finally retire.
Tom Brady.
Yeah, he's good. $303 million. That's fucked up. I also do not like this guy.
The GOAT.
There was the Eurovision Song Contest. That's a very big thing in Europe and even in the U.S. for some people. First ever U.S. government reports into Indian boarding school deaths released, not complete. Documents more than 500 deaths across 400 schools and 50 grave sites over 150 years. That's when I think the Pope came out and like started apologizing for some stuff. Lonnie, this one's going to affect you. Chloe Sevigny got married again to the same person,
When was that?
May 15th.
What happens the next day?
Actor, podcaster celebrates his birthday and gets his dreams made true the next month as he becomes an official permanent guest on BPT.
Did you put that on there?
Yeah, it's right there. It's the news. 18-year-old gunman kills 10 people and wounds 3 at Tops Supermarket in East Buffalo. That was on the
Why
14th.
did we just glaze over the Chloe Sevigny thing? Did you not see my frown? Did we not
Yeah, I
care
told you.
about my sad face?
Yeah, no, I wanted you to hurt.
It did hurt.
So, okay. All right. First top gross movie, May 17th.
Oh, Top Gun.
What are you reading over there? Okay. You're right. Correct.
Yeah, I thought.
I'm going to press anything. Nope. Oklahoma, May 19th bans all abortions. So, like, if your wife is aborted, wow, okay. If your wife is pregnant and she's going to die, you know, it's like, hey, this isn't going to be a viable birth. Like, it's probably going to affect you. And they're like, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. Well, she's going to die. That's
Go
her time.
pull out.
Oops. Report released on sexual abuse in U.S. Southern Baptist Convention, the country's largest Protestant denomination, details 20 years of suppressing many allegations, and they are continuing till today, May 22nd. I brought this up on one of the podcasts where they had that large I don't know, 100 and something list of names, and 2 of them is here, local, of pedophile priests being shuffled around. And it's still happening today. No more payphones in New York City. Now they are in a museum, May 23rd. Skip that. Steven Tyler needs to return to rehab on May 24th. Skip that.
Because he had a microphone in his mouth.
This one kind of hit me. May 26th. Ray Liotta, 67.
Yeah.
He died. He was some of my most
Ray Liotta too, man.
yeah, some of my best life lessons came from a lot of his characters.
Like in Turbulence.
Yeah.
That used to be on TBS all the time.
I think one of the biggest ones was like in Blow.
Karina
No.
with Whoopi Goldberg.
So one of the may the wind always be at your back and the sun upon your face, and may the wings of destiny carry you aloft to dance with the stars. It was one of the most poetic stuff. It was in the Johnny Depp, Ray Liotta, Blow movie. Cruise, what's her name?
Is that-
Penelope.
Does that translated mean skip to December
Yes.
or October 24th?
At least 31 people, mostly children,
That's your
die in a stampede.
birthday.
Man disguised as an elderly disabled woman throws cake at Mona Lisa and the liver.
Ate a Kit Kat at
In
the Mona
Paris.
Lisa. What'd you say?
He threw a cake.
Oh, he threw a cake at
Yeah. He's like,
I literally thought that's what
happy
he said.
birthday, fucker.
Happy birthday. Back to you, fuckers. Here, hit that two-tone fuck with this.
I just picturing a guy eating a Kit Kat angrily in front of
No.
Mona Lisa, like,
U.S. Coast Guard Admiral Linda.
Give me a break.
I'm gonna Fagan assumes the post as
Excuse you?
watch it.
She becomes the first female commander of U.S. military branch. Do you guys know the rules when it comes to the military and the Coast Guards?
No.
So, like, if you're on like
I bet you're going to tell us.
a naval ship, if one Coast Guard, like the lowest ranking Coast Guard, boards a Navy ship, they are in command. It's like, this is my first day on the job.
They do
And
what to a ship?
if they board it? What did you hear?
Abort.
Yeah, I was like, can't do that in Oklahoma.
June 2nd, Johnny Depp wins defamation case against Amber Heard. Every chick I know with the last name Heard has lied through their teeth through their trials. I'm going to go back to our 4 weeks ago when I was talking about a Heard chick, my ex-girlfriend for around the Christmas time. Her last name was Heard, and we had to do a court case with her lying on trial and then putting one of my best friends into military prison for about 3 years.
Wow, what a fucking dumpster.
Every Heard case, the
They
chicks
got-
always lie, you know.
Johnny Depp's lawyers.
These lawyers
that.
hot. A mega pint.
We thought mushrooms were the largest plant in the world with their underground network. Do you guys remember like the Japanese
Yeah.
the forests and stuff, and it's just like one big plant that kind of shoots up or
I'm
so.
about to see a movie about it on Tuesday.
Turns out shark-based seagrass is bigger, cloning itself
No
for 40.
fucking way.
I know, 4,500 years of cloning
I
itself.
didn't actually know that.
Julie Cruz, American singer, for the Twin Peaks Falling song, she dies. She takes her own life at 65.
Jeez.
That was on June 9th. That same day, Britney Spears gets married to her personal trainer.
And now she's on Instagram and lost her mind.
I have a problem with the phrasing of this one. So June 9th,
Who wrote it?
I didn't write this one. 2 people are rescued after falling into a tank of chocolate at Mars factory in Pennsylvania.
Augustus!
Wasn't it dry chocolate though?
Was that a rescue?
Was it? But it was like cocoa powder. It wasn't dry. It was dry chocolate.
Was it?
It wasn't like liquid chocolate. It was like cocoa powder.
My chocolate!
Like it's chocolate. Is it a rescue? if
It's
you're
like
being-
cocoa powder. It's like I fell into hot chocolate powder.
I want to eat those little like cups that he drinks out of after he sings the song in Willy Wonka.
June 9th. Here's something that might excite our boy One Race. NASA is looking
know
for
him.
UFOs.
Nice. And then like nobody cared. Wait, was that COVID? Did they like release footage and but like nobody cared because like other things are going on? Like,
Possibly.
They
That's
literally
with
just put photos out.
And he's, yeah.
Guys, aliens are real. Who cares? COVID's a thing.
Who cares? I can't go to the mall now.
Got away with that one.
The insurrection, January 6th, first hearing at June 9th. A successful
Still
separation of conjoined twins on that same day.
Oh.
Fuse at the brain in Rio. 4th top gross movie and June 10th.
Oh, I already told you it's Jurassic Park.
You did. Man, he's so good. Do
I
you
can tell you
believe
what July was too.
do you believe in monsters?
Yes.
The largest freshwater fish found, a stingray, 3.98.
Yeah, it's at the store at 132nd and Center.
I think it's 13 feet by 7 feet. It was released back into the wild. They tagged and bagged it.
Tag and bag.
And on-bagged it, I should say.
And it didn't kill a member of a TV show.
Science wants to blow bubbles on June 13th. In an effort to fight climate change, they want to blow bubbles into the sky to reflect the rays. Big-ass bubbles. Science fiction is here. Google engineer falls for AI system Lambda. The Google says, hey, buddy, how about you take some time off, huh? The dude, like, started falling in love with this project, you know? Oh, this I thought was really cool. June 14th, Canada and Denmark finally ended their 44-year-old war known as the Whiskey War. The thing is, it's like they were just fucking punking each other. They've been fighting over Hans Island since 1978. This is probably, I think this is my favorite war. So all they do is when one side arrives on this island, they plant their own flag and leave a bottle of like Canadian whiskey or Danish schnapps with a letter that says, welcome to Danish or Canadian island. I don't know the number of times that they did pass and forth, but it was just like, hey, this is mine. No, this is mine. No, this is mine. It was entirely...
It's like a Family Guy skit. It
feels
like.
It's, yeah. Let's see, Black Death originated in Kyrgyzstan, we found out on June 15th, supposedly. Revlon files for bankruptcy, June 16th.
Oh, really?
Academy of Motion Pictures Arts and Sciences apologized to Sachin Littlefeather. Remember that Marlon Brando speech where he was awarded for something, but the Native American lady came in and
Cut his head off.
Kanye West.
Scalped him.
Where she came in and did the speech.
Yes.
Yeah.
She passed at 73.
Guess what?
Yes. Roe vs. Wade is overturned on June 24th.
Yeah, that's
Eliminates the right to choose abortion.
a sensitive topic.
Yeah. 11 or 10, if we're not counting that Spider-Man from earlier. What's the 11th most?
In June?
In June 24th.
Is it a biopic?
Yeah, it is.
Elvis.
Yep. Why does he do that?
Because when we're doing real things like masturbating and watching the moon, he's watching movies.
Huh. President Joe
Never
Biden.
once masturbated watching the moon.
You missing out.
You haven't lived.
June 24th.
Full moon?
Bipartisan
And
Safer
howl when you come?
Bipartisan
Doesn't
Safer Communities
everybody?
Act.
Like Bill Simmons.
So June 25th, Joe Biden signed something for better gun purchase, or at least deeper background checks, funding for mental health programs, and the closure of some existing cellular loopholes,
Yay.
which I think will definitely, it could help a lot if people play by the rules.
There's always ways.
Skip that. June 29th, singer R. Kelly sentenced to 30 years in jail on 9 counts of sex trafficking.
No!
I'm gonna piss on
Gotta
you.
take a break.
A few months later,
Body!
he's found convicted of... I thought you were going to continue with that, so I was breaking.
My body's telling me.
Yeah, some more sex crimes he was found
All
after
of them.
the fact. Yeah.
You name it, he did it.
It's like he had a harem, you know, like a
He was trapped in a closet. Now he's trapped in a jail cell.
Just a big.
So June 30th, New York is named the world's wealthiest city. July 1st, 5.
Independence Day.
No, it's not. 5th top gross.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
It's not Thor because that's a week later. What's that animated yellow fucks?
Yep, Minions.
There you go.
Animated yellow fucks.
I've
Opium
never
has
seen one, so I don't know.
July 2nd, we found out that opium is supposed to be around since the 14th
Jaundice?
century, BCE. Kirsten Dunst got married. Is she relevant
To
anymore?
Peter Parker.
No.
I liked her back in like Interview with the Vampire. Maybe
You liked her when she was like 9 years old.
no. Her
When she had to kiss, what's his name?
Brad
She was
Pitt
like
and
10.
Brad
And he's
Tom
like,
Cruise.
I don't like it.
Ni Kuang,
Knee high to a grasshopper?
a Hong Kong American screenwriter. This is mainly for myself. He wrote over
I think 90% of this is for yourself.
300 of the wuxia and science fiction novels.
Ooh, sorry.
No, it pretty much means like the hero
Look, I'm quoting Bad Boys 2, the soundtrack.
wusa.
Come here, go.
He also wrote the 36 Chambers of Shaolin, the One-Armed Swordsman, Flying Guillotine. You at least know Flying Guillotine.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. He's got one person over here. July 4th.
Independence Day.
No, Highland Park, Chicago.
Back it up, Tear.
Shooter kills 7 people and wounds 47.
I strapped a smoke bomb to an RC car. We drove it down the street.
July 6th, James Cain died.
Con.
Same thing.
Misery. Good movie.
Godfather.
Elf.
Better movie.
Elf is better than Godfather.
Misery. It's better than Elf. Rollerball is dies at 82. My birthday buddy, Carlos Santana, he collapsed on July
The
7th.
singer?
Yeah.
Or guitar? Is he a guitar player?
He's a
The
guitar.
backyard wrestler.
I mean, it sounds like an NXT call.
Since this is kind of around like the holiday time, it's best to know that what Santa, Satan, and Santana are. Know which one is which. Don't confuse them.
collapsed?
Yes, he collapsed on stage. I mean, he was just dehydrated. He needs a little wata wata. That's how my youngest one says it. I want wata wata. Amy, want raindrop, water. Ugly.
Focus.
Okay.
July 7th.
December 7th.
December 7th, 1941. A day that will live in infamy.
We'll skip some of these. Gymnast Simone Biles, age 25. becomes
Don't
the
give in
youngest
to peer
person.
pressure. Just
You know-
because they're yelling at you, don't give in.
You know, you
Stay
said,
strong.
let's skip some of these, and then
And
you
we
go
spent
like
the
to
night.
like
I
2
did.
hours later.
He
on the
goes
same
back.
This
I
Are we on
forgot this
July
one.
8th yet?
I forgot this one. March 1st.
Tony Sirico, American actor from The Sopranos. He played Paulie Walnuts. Amazing guy. He pretty much played himself in The Sopranos. He was also on Family Guy. Copland.
Yeah.
Died at 79.
You put a quarter.
What day was this?
July 7th.
Okay.
July 8th.
Thor, Love and Thunder.
Put a quarter in your ass because you're gonna.
Am I right?
Let me check that one off. Okay, yes, you're right. Former Prime Minister of Japan Shinzo Abe was assassinated during
Don't
a speech.
you say it. Don't tell me what I don't want to hear.
Most of this?
James Webb Space Telescope shows up the first pick of the galaxy cluster Schmax 0723.
Justin, I appreciate your topic.
Thank you. And this is for
Has
the
he's
world.
been on
I'm
the
trying
phone
to.
shopping for an acoustic guitar.
He didn't listen.
That's not true. It was a 7-string electric guitar.
New studies suggest dogs.
I would
can
never buy an acoustic guitar.
Dogs can what?
They can see with their noses, which I feel like.
What did you say?
Yeah, because they can smell things underwater and stuff. I'm like, of course. If you want to call that seeing, it's not really seeing.
Do you know
It's sensing.
pigs can breathe out of their assholes?
No, they can't.
Yes, they can.
They die afterwards.
Google it. Pigs can breathe out of their assholes.
We got one for you coming up here soon.
Me?
All right. Netflix South Korean drama Squid Games, July 12th. First non-English series to nominate for an Emmy. Outstanding drama. Elton John starts his beginning of the Farewell Yellow Brick Road final tour. His last tour. J-Lo and Ben Affleck keep marrying each other. I feel like this is their 5th marriage together.
That was our third.
It might be her 12th. I don't know. She keeps on marrying the same people. It's like, you're not learning it? 1,000 deaths or so in Portugal and 500 in
That's why the
Spain.
one died.
Heat wave. July 20th. Actor, writer, podcaster celebrates his birthday, probably editing a podcast. World Health Organization discloses 17,000 cases of monkeypox in 75 countries.
Nice. Not nice, but
Yeah, and it's, Last year, Planet of the Apes happened. This year, Planet of the Monkeys happened. Wild monkeys invade homes, attacking roughly 42 people in Yamaguchi City, Japan. Paul Sorvino, another American stage screen actor. He was in Goodfellas. He was also in Dick Tracy. He was in Romeo plus Juliet. He dies at 83. I believe he was Juliet's dad in that one.
something I'm ever going to get to if he keeps continuing with this list.
Nichelle Nichols, American star actress from Star Wars. She played Lieutenant Uhura.
Got nothing.
She died. They had like that first interracial kiss. Yeah.
John,
She
we're on
passed.
January 23rd.
Ayman al-Zawahiri, the Egyptian terrorist who became the second of Al-Qaeda after Osama bin Laden's. He was killed. Yeah. Cali is still on fire. An event planner gets killed by the CIA drone. That event was 9/11, and the person was Al-Qaeda leader Ayman al-Zawahiri. I think I wrote that one down twice.
Bless you.
July 31st, some dumbass tries to address 2 drunk guys at his place of residence and gets beat to fuck. See BPT 044, segment 1 for details.
Thank you.
What? I'm just reporting the events. August 1st, or around August, we started filming Mystery at the Manor. Short E Film started filming Mystery at the Manor. August 3rd, cells of recently dead pigs brought back to life by researchers at Yale, with a huge implication for transplants and stroke sufferers.
Really?
Yes.
I love it.
It's too late. It's too late for some pigs to be brought back to life now, so.
Where are they?
August 4th.
Guys.
August 4th, Russian court sentences WNBA star Brittany Griner to 9 years in prison for drug smuggling.
Fucking traded her back for.
See, I have like so many. I have a mixed bag of friends on my.
Drop it.
No, it's like yeah, we needed her for this. It's like, well, she did
We
kind
need
of.
her for nothing.
She didn't really want to be here, though. You know.
That's
Maybe
why
you
she
shouldn't
went
break
to
the law
Russia in the
another
first
fucking
place.
country.
But it's like,
You fucking loser.
and the people are
Fuck
talking
Brittany
about how they want harsher laws on
these podcasts.
Well, good.
on guns and stuff. That's like you're a pro gun if you're releasing a gun.
A gun smuggler.
Yep.
Anyway, keep going. My birthday's coming up.
Volkswagen launches a prototype of its first flying car, an automatic electric passenger vehicle.
Like a right, bro.
They called it the Flying Tiger, and I was pretty disappointed because it has nothing to do with Wu-Tang or Ling Chia and Xiao Tung Cho. So, the Flying Tiger, you don't know those movies. Those are okay. Ellen DeGeneres' ex, Anne Hesh, she ended up crashing her car into a house on August
She
5th.
did more than crash that fucking
Yeah, oh,
car.
man.
And then she
Ignited.
zombied back to life and then died.
Yes, puts her in a coma and
Those
destroys.
videos are fucking weird. You see them?
Oh yeah.
Like, especially when she like sits up. I'm like, what?
The fucking medic's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, ah! Hits her with a hammer.
The fuck?
Shoots the fuck out.
August 8th.
You see that Ring doorbell camera where she like flies like,
by
yeah.
in like a split second.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's insane. Anyway, sorry.
Tit cancer takes Olivia Newton-John, 73, August 8th.
Why do you gotta word it like that? That's like, I know like a boob is also called a tit, but see, tit cancer is
Jug cancer,
terrible. I think.
Gazanga cancer.
Mammary cancer.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you want to call it?
Milk duds.
Big things cancer.
Hers weren't that big, were they?
They were nice.
I don't know. That's John Travolta.
John has bigger tits than she did.
Okay.
Now,
You're the one that I want. I was waiting for somebody.
the novelist. Are you familiar with Salman Rushdie?
Nope.
He was stabbed as he was waiting to give a public.
Wasn't that on the
lecture.
menu at Cheesecake Factory?
It was not. So he got 11 acting credits, but he was known as Helen Hunt's gynecologist. And Then She Found Me. He was on Real Time with Bill Maher and was supposed to be Talladega Nights. He had a botched assassination in 1989 after he released the book The Satanic Verses. A fatwa was issued calling for his death. He was supposed to be in hiding for so long, but keeps showing up in movie cameos and stuff. He made it onto a hit list mainly for things said about the Prophet Muhammad.
Dude, all you had
Helen
to say,
Hunt's best movie, go.
all you had to say was his
Twister.
Thank you.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Right, almost over, like,
She only did like
What
one.
Women Want.
well, yes.
Those are the only two movies she's done.
Well, those are the only two good movies she's done. Wasn't she in the fucking Flight
Oh,
Tom Hanks movie?
Yes, she
Castaway?
was. That was a good movie.
Oh, yes.
Mad About You?
Yeah.
That was a good show.
That's not a movie.
Tampons are now free in
But
Scotland.
Twister and What Women Want are the two best movies. Anyway,
August
Oh, we got the set of
15th.
Twister too.
Tampons are now free in Scotland. August 16th, writer podcaster celebrates his birthday with on a hot day with clouds, no fear for a sun attack.
Nope, none.
Yes, August 18th, huge megalith complex of more than 500 standing stones announced discovered in La Torre, La Janera, Huelva, southern Spain.
I was telling that story the other day. Anyway, sorry, we just had a
was Owen.
sidebar.
Mexico, former Attorney General Jesus Murillo Caram arrested in connection with disappearance of 43 students in 2014.
Is that news for Paco?
One of the country's worst human rights tragedies.
12/23.
Like, is it worse to have like a school shooting or just have
It's
like
not the date.
your kids be no more? Like, you don't know. Like, would you rather have the closure?
Closure, yeah.
Yep.
Otherwise,
Closure.
like, always wonder why, like, he was responsible for making these kids just go away.
You'd have false hope every day that they could possibly be
Right.
coming home.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't know what I want. I mean, like, I don't know.
I wouldn't want any.
Oh, same here. Yeah. But if you had to, it's kind of like how,
Well, you have two kids, so you could put this through.
Yes.
I'm sorry, that was messed up.
so it's like in the movie Pet Cemetery when, never mind. Okay.
No, break. Let's do it. Let's hear it.
We're not going to go that way.
In Pet Cemetery, what's more saddening? The horrific death that happens in Pet Cemetery, or the cheesy fucking I left my head fall out the window.
So December 1st.
Yeah, exactly.
August 21st. Tell me if this is funny.
Today.
Tell me if
A
this
year
is
ago.
funny. I tried to steal spaghetti from the shop, but the female guard saw me and I couldn't get pasta.
That was
That's
episode
the
whatever.
joke of the year. I'd say.
It is the joke of the year. It was the funniest joke at Edinburgh Fringe
No.
by Masai Graham.
The best joke I heard this year was What did the yoga instructor say to their landlord when they tried to evict them? Namaste.
That's stupid.
That's a better joke. That's a better joke.
What's the difference?
For sure.
What's the difference?
It's a late enough where I like that one.
What's the difference between a hippo and a Zippo? A hippo is very heavy, and a Zippo is a little lighter.
No, I like the yoga one.
I so want to hit you over the head with this glass.
My dad suggests that I become an organ
Our
donor.
Drew joke was better than that one.
I know.
Hold on, this isn't me. My dad suggests that I become an organ donor, a man after my own heart.
What does this have to do like with dates?
August 21st. This is the
Still on
Masai.
August 21st?
Masai Grant. Dude, you've been complaining since January 1st.
I know.
August 21st?
22nd.
You can't do it with that word.
Fauci,
21.
Fauci announces he will step down as chief medical advisor. British-Belgian teen Mac Rutherford becomes the youngest person to fly solo around the world, landing at Sofia, Bulgaria.
That'd be so boring.
I know. I mean, she was pretty smart.
Unless you got some podcasts or something to listen to.
I-
Like this one. Because it's going to take that long to listen to this one.
It'll be sped up. I'm gonna speed it up in post still.
yeah, we're gonna fly through this one. 15 hours later.
U.S.
Flight to
President
China.
Biden announced his plan to cancel student loans. That was kind of a hot topic
Yeah.
for a little while, which is kind of fucked. Just like I got screwed out of my stuff. I was supposed to have full coverage, but I still had to pay back like $20,000. Fucking bitches.
America.
I thought Mikhail Gorbachev was already dead. I guess he died.
Yeah,
in
right.
August. Bad news for Germany. California votes to ban the sale of all new gasoline-powered cars by 2035. Germany is a gassy girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a soundbite of it now, too.
He's going to give himself pink eye.
Our life
Pink mouth.
expectancy.
By the end of this, he's going to be headbutting the microphone. and he's
Our
gonna
life
give himself pink
expectancy
eye.
has
that's
dropped
a
down in
big
America. From 1996, it was 76 years old versus 79 years old in 2019. With COVID-19.
Wait, 76 to 79?
Sorry.
Scratch that. Reverse it.
Yes, reverse that.
Okay.
Flip that. Do you think like our retirement plans should kind of change if our expectancy changes? Like if we were supposed to retire at 55.
I'm not making it to 40, so I don't know why you're asking me.
Oh, you gotta.
Keep being mouthy. You're not going to make it to 37.
Shit.
I'm already
bitch.
37.
So in and about the end of August, we started to get a beef with our counter podcast, the Mighty Misfit Kings.
It's true. The mighty Morphin Bosstones.
Well, check this out, because
That picture was great.
the main reason why we started this beef with them is because they keep on trying to copy us. Like,
That's
I
true.
marry a Filipino chick, one of them got to do it. John gets himself hurt, that might require surgery, one of them got to do the same thing. Jeremy tries to get his life straightened out, one of them does it. Lonnie does some things too, and one of them does things as well.
Yeah.
He
Fucking
copies his
copying off
catchphrase.
of me.
Stop copying us, you
Stop
fucks.
doing shit.
Jeez.
They don't do long, drawn out topics like this.
I don't
Yeah, they
see
do.
you guys going tattooing yourselves white.
Wow.
Oh!
No comment.
Oh,
Shout out to the mighty Morphin Bosstones.
I love those guys. They're like brothers to me.
That's racist.
What? It's racial.
Brothers.
Brothers?
Brothers.
That's how we say it. It's I have an accent.
One race.
Yeah.
One of them seems a little bitter.
Moving
Lemonhead.
on.
Which one?
Moving
Lemonhead.
on.
See, that's a better joke. It's not a good one, but it's better. Continue.
Mass stabbing on September 4th. 10 people dead.
After this podcast.
And in
During
Saskatchewan.
this podcast.
He said you guys could leave at any time. We could have left like 30 minutes ago.
I'm getting
September
close.
8th.
He'd just be sitting here talking to himself.
September 8th. America acted like they cared. What happened?
September 8th?
Yes. The Queen died.
You
Sure.
mean British
We,
people
we
care?
obviously cared.
I mean, like, it was all
I had
over.
to
I was
look at
getting
these
all these,
fucking
like,
magazines at our customer service for like 10 years because nobody fucking bought them.
It's fine.
Because it's stupid.
Because it's almost 1 in the morning.
oh, there was another thing, political ploy. Florida governor.
2024.
Ron DeSantis sends 2 planes over to Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts because they were like, yeah, we can accept the
You
immigrants.
guys remember
and people-
Wings? It was a good
Love that show.
I love that show.
with Coach?
Antonio Scarpacci.
Coach was on afterwards or before.
Wasn't Coach in it though?
No.
I thought one of the wasn't Terry Bradshaw or whatever in something,
I thought I told you
or
that.
some dude who looked like Terry.
I love that.
September 14th, Hurricane Fiona hits Guadalupe.
Thomas Hayden Church.
Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, the Cayman Archipelago, Bermuda.
Let's keep everything else from here on out. Let's keep in the United States.
Cheetahs reintroduced to a place close to America.
We had cheetah cubs at the zoo a couple weeks ago. They're adorable.
Oh yeah, Masa Hamini protests begin with the morale police, the covering. There's like so many women and people going against the protest being killed, and like their leader was like, "Yeah, we'll kill everybody." It's like you're destroying your own country. It's I don't know. September 18th, Biden says the pandemic's over. Unhappy anniversary in Mexico. There was an earthquake in September 19th. Louise Fletcher, American Academy Award winning actress. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Deep Space Nine, Exorcist 2. She dies at 88. Gays are banging in Cuba.
That's the name of my album.
That was
Gays banging in Cuba.
September 24th. That's when they legalized the sex. 25th.
That's when the penguins came.
NASA's DART crashes into an asteroid, the Dimorphos.
Yep.
It was the first test of potential planetary
Dude, we need to
defense.
hurry the fuck up because McDonald's closes in 29 minutes.
Edward Snowden gets citizenship.
Taco Bell's
And Putin, Russia. Coolio, American Grammy.
I forgot about him.
Yeah,
That's
he dies. Heart attack, 59, September 28th.
It's a topic I kind of want to talk about
Coolio?
because his death is like you know how he did like a video like days before talking about like if he shows up dead in the next few days, it was this group that killed me because he wasn't part of a group. So there's more to that.
Do you remember the wrestler
Could be a
Kanji
fantastic voyage.
Inoki?
Sure.
Yeah.
Remember the fight Muhammad Ali and Kanji Inoki had? And he kept on like falling to the ground.
Antonio Inoki?
Yeah, Kanji Antonio Inoki. Yeah,
Okay. I've never heard him called Kanji.
that's his first name, but he went by Antonio.
Then why the fuck didn't you just call him
Because
Antonio
his name is
Inoki? Because
Kanji,
we all know him by Antonio Inoki,
McDonald's
his
closing
wrestling
line.
name.
You know nothing.
Even if I fucking... We're in September.
No, we're
guys.
in October.
Oh, fuck. Hurry it up.
Yeah, dumbass.
Don't dumbass.
Wake me up when September ends.
Hey, there's a. Oh no, it's not on there. You're good. I just fixed that thing.
He flipped the
It's
table
not
for the
wobbling now.
listeners.
October 24th. Go.
Jeremy was born.
Former police officer with history of drug use attacked daycare center, killing at least 37, including 23 children, with a gun and knife in Thailand. Sorry, Jeremy, because it's not in America. October 7th through 9th, Flatwater Film Festival, which premiered both Last Goodbye and Luggage and Layover, and showed One More Body and
Didn't show one more
Did not
body.
show
not One More Body, the other one.
Under the willow.
Under
tree.
the willow tree.
Even I knew that, and I wasn't even fucking there.
Because we don't support Friends.
I had a new job, and I had to work.
Angela Lansbury died. Was this a mill for you? A gill for you?
No.
Oh no, you didn't care for her. She was Mrs. Teapot in Beauty and the Beast.
Yep. This is Potts.
The Manchurian Candidate, Murder She Wrote.
Murder.
She died at 96.
Shocker.
Alex Jones pays like $965. Robbie Coltrane died October 14th. The guy who played
Not important.
Hagrid. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Hagrid died. Yep. I went and actually bought a Hagrid
Jefferson's
figure.
Airplane gets a Hollywood Walk of Fame on the 14th. Number 10th movie, maybe number 9, October 21st. What is it?
I'm guessing Wakanda Forever.
No, that was November. October. What came out in October? I should know this.
Halloween ends.
No, it's
It's not fuck.
Black Adam.
It is Black Adam. I don't see atoms in color, so.
I didn't see the movie.
October 24th, Director Podcast celebrates his birthday, completes 2 orgies. October 25th. Fuck it.
Albums.
Jerry Lee Lewis passes. Whole lot of shaking going on. Great Balls of Fire. Dies of 87. Gisele Bundchen decides to separate from Tom Brady after 13 years on the 28th. Elon Musk woke up, decided to buy Twitter with 44 million he had laying around.
Yeah. That he wiped his ass with.
That Seoul Halloween crowd crush. Remember that one? Nope. It was in Itaewon neighborhood in South Korea. 158 people were killed from a human crush.
It's just
October 31st. Taylor Swift rigs the charts somehow, becomes the first artist in history to claim all top 10 slots in the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 chart. All
when you
tracks from
release
her
your
album Midnights. November. Psilocybin mushroom is approved in Oregon for use in therapy on November 3rd. It decriminalizes possession of small amounts of drugs. Discovery of the closest known black hole on Earth. Jeremy's asshole.
Hey, said your asshole.
10 times more massive than our sun on November 4th. 37th Rock and Roll Hall of Fame inductees: Pat Benatar, Neil Giraldo, Duran Duran, Eminem, Eurythmics, Dolly Parton, Lionel Richie, Carly Simon, Judas Priest, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, Harry Belafonte.
They should just change it to the Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's yeah.
Eminem does rock.
Sometimes he does. He's got some bangers.
He's the rap god.
That's facts.
November 10th. November 10th.
Forever.
No, this isn't a movie.
Oh,
This is a passing of somebody who was 66 years old.
Kevin Conroy.
Kevin Conroy, American actor, Tour of Duty, Batman, the animated series.
That's all you need to know. Batman. You still got one more project. coming out.
November 11th.
There you go.
Wakanda forever.
Why are you saying it like that? That's racist. I can feel your hatred. Okay,
It's actually a good movie. I like the changes they made to Namor.
We've talked about buying certain memorabilia for like an extreme amount of money. Lonnie, I think, would probably consider this as well. November 11th, advertisement
11/11.
poster for Ill-Fated Winter Dance Party that was sold for $447K. Thousands. Buddy Holly, the Big Bopper, Richie Valens. There was a poster sold for like that much.
Autographed by him?
No, I don't think they had the chance to. November 11th, also, Gallagher passed. It was a smashing performance.
Smashing that big watermelon.
November 11th, release of Luggage and Laver, written and directed by myself on the Shorty Films YouTube channel. I didn't think this was real when I saw it, but 2 vintage aircraft crash in midair on the wings over Dallas.
That was crazy.
Yeah, November 12th. When I saw that, I was like, wait. That's not real, is it? I don't understand why people like watch these like dog fights or air things, and they're like right there underneath it for the most part. It's like, might want to move. I mean, it at least looks that way, but they're probably safe.
6 years ago, you put a casting call out for Unemployed and only had me and Justin cast.
Oh, that's sweet of you.
Aw.
Sorry, I looked at my memories.
The Duvel
Feels
Hotel
like
in Miami
forever
Beach.
ago, like the start of this topic.
we
World population reaches 8 billion just 11 years after passing 7 billion.
Oh,
That was on November
no wonder I
15th.
can't find a parking spot.
November 15th as well, Ticketmaster sells more than 2 million tickets for Taylor Swift's
Yeah.
The Era Tour.
And then she apologizes for it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what you're doing. Don't fucking act like,
Hello,
Oh,
it's me.
It's just
I
funny
am the
that
problem.
sites still crash, like when No Way Home tickets came out and shit like that. Like, why are you like, why? Fix your shit.
I assume Lonnie and even John and myself love this book. So the Brooklyn Library celebrates 125th anniversary, announcing Maurice Sendak's 1963 Where the Wild Things Are is the
Fuck
most
yeah.
borrowed book. That was one
I
of my
would
favorite
not be
books.
surprised.
Little Max.
It's all right.
Food news for Lonnie. U.S. Food and Drug Administration gives first safety approval on lab-grown meat. Chicken grown from animal cells may be upside foods.
And it probably tastes better than actual chicken.
Ah.
I love chicken
I
too.
love chicken.
16th of November, Artemis comes back.
Not quite as
Skip.
foul.
November 19th, gunman opens fire on the LGBTQ nightclub, Club Q in Colorado Springs. November 19th,
Bullet Train.
What?
not a movie.
Oh, Jason David Frank.
Jason David Frank takes his life or
It's
at
already been a
49.
month.
Yeah. November 26th, beach smells like ass when 2,500 people pose naked photographer Spencer Tunick on Australia's.
Photographer.
So, like, I thought this was stupid. Like, he's trying to raise awareness for skin cancer. We all know when they talk about like awareness pushes,
Yeah.
acknowledgments. I'm like, we are aware of this. Like,
We are.
I think you're kind of encouraging skin cancer if
When
you're
you're
getting
naked
everybody
in the
naked.
sun.
Yeah.
This would be a good time to plug our sponsor, MLA.
The periodic table has room for 2 more space minerals. A meteorite found in Somalia discovered
Salt?
2 minerals. No, it's elelite and elkenstentant.
I think it's just salt.
You figure it out.
A coat fell.
The Mauna Loa erupts the volcano.
I love that movie. Moana.
Good.
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 This was good.
Trying to. Did you like Pee Wee's Playhouse?
It was all right.
Yes.
You remember when he would say like the word of the day?
Penis.
So Merriam-Webster's word of the year is gaslighting, while Collins is permacrisis.
Mecca high, Mecca hiney ho.
You watch your fucking mouth. 50 million birds
Yeah, 'cause
killed.
You, watch your mouth because you farted on that microphone right there.
November 28th, 50 million birds killed because of an outbreak of avian flu. Also,
Nice.
birds
the bird
aren't real.
flu. Birds are robots.
So they won't be able to hear this podcast.
Clarence Gilliard Jr., the black dude from Walker, Texas Ranger, he passed. Man,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Die Hard, he was
Oh,
the
wow.
nerdy dude in Die Hard.
I did not know.
And he was in Karate Kid Part 2.
Was he?
And he was
okay, yeah.
the
No
first
shit.
guy when they were in
I didn't know
the
he died.
thing with
How old
the
was he?
ice blocks and
66.
Damn, dude. People are just...
telling you that was gonna be part of my topic too, but we'd be here till 3 a.m.
What, Karate Kid?
No, but go on.
December 5th, finally, Iranian's morality police has been shut down after 3 months of nationwide protests and murders, like in-street murders.
Murder.
Also, that same day, construction begins on the world's largest telescope to see if we can peep some extraterrestrial life. It'll take up 500,000 square meters.
titties.
Same day, Kirstie Alley passed, 71, cancer, ass cancer. Can I say ass cancer?
Cheers.
Buttocks cancer?
I think of her in Cheers and that fucking Olsen twin movie. That's like all I can think of her in.
I always
Or, like,
think
Look
of-
Who's Talking,
Lonnie
I guess,
thinks
but-
of her and Look Who's Talking too.
I always think of her.
'Cause that's what he got for Christmas.
Star Trek 2, the movie, The Wrath of Khan. I don't think of her in that. I always think of her for Richer or for Poorer.
I just watched that the other night because of her
With Tim
passing.
Allen?
Yes.
Is that good? I
That
don't
was a really
remember
good
if it was
movie. I
good.
really
Good
liked it.
movie. That's
I like
good.
that It Takes Two with the Olsen twins. It's like a guilty pleasure one.
But
40,000 homes and businesses without power for days after a targeted attack in 2 North Carolina electricity substations. That was on the 3rd.
Sounds like a Call of Duty mission.
In Indonesia, there's a new rule. They say no sex with someone who's not your wife, even foreigners. So even if it's your pig, you can't fuck it.
fornicate with foreigners.
Yes. You have to marry them. I wonder if there's like a temporary
You
license.
marry them in Vegas. You're not married everywhere. Phoebe, yes, you are.
Georgia found relief when idiot Herschel Walker lost Senate by 2 votes. Prison swap between U.S. and Russia. Brittany Griner. Dealer Victor Bout, December 8th. That same day,
Got trade raped.
Celine Dion was diagnosed with SPF, stiff person syndrome, not to be confused with FBE, full body erection.
Rigor mortis.
Got a full body erection! And December 13th. I didn't really get anything from the last 3 days. First nuclear fusion reaction in laboratory setting replicating the same energy that powers the sun. Announced by scientists at Lawrence Livermore National. It doesn't really matter. So BPT has had 43 episodes with episode and segment releases in 2022. We switched up the format to increase frequency and ease starting at episode 42. Our lowest movie rating was with 1 star was Begotten. That was BPT MR 18. For those who are interested, our highest rated this year was The Sadness, episode movie review 22. With
Mine
an,
and mine.
with an 8.5,
You're
following
really inconsistent, sir.
following Nightmare on Elm Street at an 8.2.
And this one was like middle
Mine
of the
as
road.
well.
This one was middle of the road too. What the hell? You're all over the place.
John,
Yes.
so we have to make some movie dates here.
Yes.
So somehow, we can go see everywhere all at once, whatever,
Yes.
in one of our places. And I think me and you have to go see Killers of Flower Moon together.
Okay.
All right. That's a DiCaprio, De Niro,
Oh.
Scorsese film.
Oh,
That's all
so
I got
he's
for
adding
Rich.
another one.
that's all you got. Oh,
Yeah.
What's our next? Wait, we didn't announce our next movie, did we?
We did. It was
We did.
not in front of him, in
Oh,
front of
that's
his
right.
bitch
That's
ass
right.
because
That's
he's
right.
like,
That's right.
I'm going to
That's
spend time with my
Yeah.
family because I love them
It was
and I
the-
care for them and stuff.
I added it to my Amazon already.
Contaminated.
Compliance.
Compliance. 2012's compliance. Nope. 2012's compliance.
It's on Amazon.
So I want to
Apparently
say,
See you in 2023, fuckers.
motherfucker, this doesn't work. Damn it.
This fucking thing. I just want to say,
Fucking thing sucks.
this fucking
I
thing.
can't even hear what you guys are talking. I took my
December
headset off.
19th.
I just have
Thank
to-
you guys for
Fuck
listening
the
to
ending.
the Boundless PodTrap. This was pretty much a rundown of a lot of the stuff that you might have forgotten about that went on through 2022 or things you didn't even care, like
we
Germany.
talked about throughout 2023.
Yes, a lot of, well, maybe not a lot. Some of these topics we hit in actual podcasts throughout this year. Go back, listen to it if you like, leave a like, subscribe, share. Let us know what you guys are going to do this 2023 year. I got to get used to saying 2023 now.
Yes, sir.
For anybody else, do you guys got any closing remarks?
Bye.
Bye. Jeremy's got to go home, get Betty by, get his butchie
Thanks for bringing me
blanket.
on in 2022, guys.
I shoulda got you a
2023 will
butchie
be fun,
blanket.
okay?
I'll still
Okay.
take it.
I want to get a
fun.
snuggie.
A snuggie? All right. We'll see what we can do. It was a group effort.
All right. Well, it was a fun year.
For some.
Fun. Yeah.
Not really. But yeah, we have no music playing, so it's kind of
No, we do.
Do we? I can't hear
hear it.
anything.
It's not.
I don't know my headset. I'm
Okay.
getting Lonnie on my headset.
Well, Justin, you see us out.
We're really organized
That
at
is
the
it.
end of 2022.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for listening. Tune back in a week or maybe in 3 days, depending on when this shit comes out. I love you.
Love you guys. Bye forever.
Thank you for listening to this week's episode. Join us next time for more absurdity that only the guys from the Boundless PodTrap can bring you.